Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Arslenbek Makhmudov knocks out Junior Anthony Wright in one round. Now, going into this fight, I never covered it, never spoke about it because this really was the result I was expecting. Junior Anthony Wright is essentially a career cruiserweight. Actually fought Beibut Shumanov for a version of the cruiserweight title a few years ago. But even at cruiserweight, Junior Anthony Wright, not the most durable, not the toughest. Fringe level guy, I guess, at best. But ultimately, has no real business at heavyweight, especially against a big puncher and a big strong guy like Arslenbek Makhmudov. And, we saw that in this fight. Junior Anthony Wright, to his credit, I guess, came out relatively fast. He was trying to time Makhmudov coming in. When Makhmudov was lunging in, he tried to time him with his own jab. And he caught Makhmudov a couple of times with a jab, but nothing of consequence. Junior Anthony Wright was kind of erratic. I felt he was fighting with a lot of nerves, and you sometimes see that when you see a guy in there with like a big puncher, a hyped up puncher. Sometimes the opponent will come in, they're really erratic, and we saw that with Junior Wright. He was trying to load up with his hooks, in particular the left hook, but he was swinging wildly, off balance, and Makhmudov caught him as he opened up with a left hook. As Wright opened up with a left hook, Makhmudov landed a short right hand. He beat Wright to the punch, and he follows up with a left hand. That drops Junior Anthony Wright. Quite a heavy knockdown. Definitely hurts. Junior Anthony Wright just about beats the count at 9. Referee allows him to continue. At this point in time, Junior Anthony Wright wasn't looking to hold. He tried to fire back. He was caught with a big right hand that rocked him, and the referee jumped in and waved it off. I felt the stoppage was too early, personally. Don't get me wrong, Junior Anthony Wright was definitely hurt, there's no doubt about it. He was dropped prior. He was definitely hurt, but bad stoppage in my opinion by Steve Gray. I felt he should have let Junior Anthony Wright continue. Listen, it was 99.9% likely he was going to get knocked out anyway, but that's not the point. We shouldn't officiate boxing that way. Should have been allowed to continue, in my opinion. But yeah, as soon as Makhmudov landed on Junior Anthony Wright, you could tell that it was basically game over. We saw nothing new here in this fight from Makhmudov. Good timing to get the first knockdown. Good power, as we know. But, Makhmudov at this stage, he moves to 18-0 with 17 knockouts. He's 34 years old. For me, it's time for a step up now. For Arslenbek Makhmudov. It's time for a step up. I think it's long overdue at this point in time. When you look at the heavyweight division, I wouldn't mind seeing Makhmudov versus Martin Bakole, who beat Carlos Takam on the undercard. He beat Carlos Takam, I think, by a 4th round TKO. What about Makhmudov versus Bakole? I think that'll be a good fight. Again, at 34 years old, it's time for Makhmudov now to really start to climb the rankings, to fight dangerous guys, to fight highly ranked guys. Now or never now for me. No more of these sort of fights. This was a gimme. Time to step up now for Makhmudov. Again, 34 years old, let it be said. Also, other guys out there, Ajit Kabayel, unbeaten, 23-0. I think that'll be a good opponent for Makhmudov. Frank Sanchez, another guy. There's guys out there who I think he can fight, who I think are obtainable as opponents. There's guys out there. So yeah, I want to see a step up now from Makhmudov. I want to see Makhmudov try to, get a mandatory position or something like that. But yeah, dominant performance, knockout, stoppage, etc. was what it was. Nothing to really write home about. We didn't really learn anything new here, so it is what it is. Share your thoughts below. Been your guy Delboy. Peace.